Today, I want to tell you about an American composer by the name of Aaron Copland. He was born in 1900. His parents were immigrants from Lithuania. They moved to New York. They had a very close-knit family. He's the youngest of 5 kids. They had a little store and they lived above it. His parents weren't musicians, but they did enjoy music. His mom would play piano once in a while, but he wasn't in a necessarily music family. He was exposed to music, on the streets and hearing it here and there, but there wasn't a lot of formal music going on anywhere around him. Unlike many composers that we've talked about who are child prodigies and have all these lessons, he didn't really do any of that. His sister started kind of teaching him piano. They had one hanging around by the time he was 11. Now, he really did like it, and he took to it, and by his mid-teens, he's like, I'm really interested in this music, like music theory, music composition, and he studied harmony through a correspondence course. Now, he would go to the library, he'd get any book he could on music, and he would just devour it. By the time he was 15 years old, he decided, this is what I want to do. I am going to be a composer. This was a way crazy idea because he wasn't exposed to this. It wasn't part of their life, but he felt a calling. So after high school, he started studying music composition with a man named Reuben Goldmark. Guys, this is the same guy that taught Gershwin. What? When he was 21, he traveled to Paris. All the big musicians were in Paris, and he studied there at the American Conservatory in Fontainebleau, and he studied under Nadia Boulanger. He learned so much, he was exposed to so much, and he took it all in, all the different genres, had a great foundation at this point, and he took it and ran with it. When he was 24, he came back to America, and he goes, I am going to create the most amazing music. He loved America. Remember, his parents were immigrants, and they had such an appreciation for America, and they gave that to him, and he wanted to show that through his music, and he wanted to show America's landscapes and the busyness of the people in the city and just the optimism of the country. That's what he wanted to write through his music. He started composing, and it went pretty well. He created what he decided he called the American sound, and this is what he was very famous for. He created pieces like El Salon Mexico, Fanfare for the Common Man, the Appalachian Spring, all these pieces that we know so well. And they do show the resilience and the excitement and the beauty of this country. Now, this man loved music. He completely devoted his life to music. His friends say that he was very gentle, very, very curious, especially about music, and he devoted every moment to it. He never got married. He never had any kids. His kids were his music. Now, in his later years, by the 50s and on, he wasn't just composing. At this point, he started conducting as well, and he became a lecturer. He was teaching, and he just loved it. He was just completely in this space of music, everything about it, and that was all he wanted. He moved to New York and continued to compose. He started slowing down, of course, as we all do. And then he ended up, he had Alzheimer's. And so once that really took a hold of him, he was no longer able to compose. He passed away in 1990, very peacefully. He is appreciated. People love him. I would say go listen to Aaron Copland, Fanfare the Common Man. I love the opening. It is just perfection.